So there's a lot of discussion on whether or not Festival King should be skipped. And honestly, I'm gonna have to go with yes right now. So I'll explain my reasoning, but before I get into that, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Grand Cross content. We are, I believe, 7 away from hitting 1.5k as of the recording of this video. So yeah, be sure to hit that subscribe button, man. We would love to have you here. Also, be sure to join Discord if you're new to the channel. But yeah, guys, let me go ahead and get into the video. So Festival King, right? We know the one's coming out. We know that the one is being speculated to be our first year anniversary unit, but it's not confirmed or anything, so don't take this as a confirmation video. But this is more so a should you skip, because Festival King, if the one is our anniversary, is rumored to be our New Year's banner, right? And if that's the case, then yes, he should probably be skipped. I'm not saying he should be skipped because he's bad. I'm saying he should be skipped because a festival banner right before another festival banner, right? Because our anniversary, Global's anniversary, is in March. So he will be January, which would mean you'd have maybe about a month, a little bit over a month, to save gems if you're free to play for the one. That's very concerning, because free to play, they don't have much to grind in the game to get gems. I mean, there is a lot of content, but it takes a while. Like, it's cumulative, right? It's cumulative gems that you get to get those high number of gems you see. But obviously, pay to play users have an advantage because they just buy gems and they're good. So yeah, we'll go over Small Wing King, but he's not bad. He's very limited. He's very limited, and he has a lot of counters upon release. So it's weird, right? So let me go ahead and let me just break him down, even though you guys know what he does, right? So he is a blue festival unit. He's very good. He's a fairy, obviously. His stats are amazing, right? You can see his unit rating too. So these are his stats at base. Very good. Pierce rate 60%, resistance 50%, crit chance 50%, crit damage 150%, and then recovery rate 170%, crit resistance 70%, and so on and so forth. He has lifesteal of 20%, which is very, very good. And his regeneration is 15%, which is high. So yeah, that's just level 1 base stats. Obviously, it'll differ with the costumes and level 80 Super Awakening and all that. But yeah, that's just base stats, so it's really good. His skill 1, Guardian Punch, inflicts 180% of attack on one enemy and then releases 80% of damage over time damage. So this means he's going to release 80% of poison, bleed, or shock. So very, very good. And his rank 2 and rank 3, 270% damage, 100% of damage over time damage, and then 450% and then 130% of damage over time damage. So yeah, very, very good. He's a heavy hitter with that rank 3, pretty much a one-shot. Very good. His skill 2 is a poison skill. I think he might be the only unit with AoE poison, I believe. So he does 82% of poison damage, not poison damage, but 82% damage to all enemies, and inflicts poison for 3 turns. Rank 2 is 123%, and then rank 3 is 205%. 205% is very, very good considering how many hits he does on this skill 2, which is a lot. And then he can also crit because he has a 50-50 chance at critting and not critting, and then his crit damage is reasonable as well. That's why many people build him with crit damage, actually, because if he crits on his skill 1, they're dead. And then his skill 2, it helps with getting crits because poison is, I believe, 80% of the damage inflicted. No, it's 60%. My bad. 60% additional damage equal to 60% of the damage you dealt at the end of every turn, which is very, very good. So if you get a crit, the poison's going to be doing a lot. And his ultimate is very, very good. It's an AoE attack. At 6 out of 6, it's 450%. And then Abyss. Abyss is more so like an effect that I don't know how to word it, but it's an effect that damages the enemy on your turn and on their turn. So it's a very, very good effect. It only lasts for 2 turns though, but you do receive 50% less damage. So that's very, very good. And then you see the multiplier right there. So 60%, 60%. Right, Abyss damage at 6 out of 6, and then 450% AoE damage. Really, really, really good. That Abyss, this is the deadliest thing. See, inflicts 30% or 60% of damage dealt on all enemies at the start of the enemy's turn. So really, really good stuff right there. And then his passive, you guys already know how his passive works, but it basically, you cannot cleanse any debuffs if you use 2 or more poison, bleed, shock, or corrosion effects, right? So you really can't do that. And if there's 3 or more of them, it just literally decreases their ult gauge by 1. So very good. So he can work as a gatekeeper. He can also work as a a tool not to have their debuffs removed. So it's very, very good. You can use him without Hendrickson. The problem is his passive's not really gonna proc because you do need two of these debuffs. Now with the new Elaine, she can be very, very useful with him, but she is more of a bench warmer apparently. Her passive apparently works on the sub slot, which is very good, right? So if you have her on the sub slot, you can literally just run King, Hendrickson, and then I guess a unit of your choice, which would be amazing. So you can choose the 3rd unit, but yeah. So should you skip him? I mean, he is a festival unit. Again, he's not bad. He's one of the best units in the game. Let's not get that twisted. He's one of the best units in the game, right? It's just he's very limited. A lot of counters upon release. If you somehow don't pull Hendrickson in 900 gems, right? He really doesn't have a good partner other than Hendrickson and the Elaine that's out right now. And Elaine isn't really like the best partner for him. She's just a good support type partner for him. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you want to, I would say, skip. But if you want to, he isn't bad. Just remember that the 1 is probably going to be our anniversary unit. That's just how things are shaping up to be, right? Since Goddess Elizabeth wasn't. She was more so of a thank you celebration type deal. So I'm assuming he's going to be our New Year's, and then the 1 will be our anniversary. So I really don't know. I probably myself will skip. I might do ticket summons, but that's about it. I might do ticket summons on his banner. I won't get him. I know I won't get him, and then I'll call it quits because I really don't want to like summon on him because I'm saving for this bad boy right here. This bad boy, Sariel. Yeah, he's filthy. He shouldn't exist, man. He really shouldn't exist. This is the unit I'm saving for. When he comes out, we're going crazy. We're going deep, right? I want to do 1,500 to 2,000 gems. If not, the minimum 1,300, which is why I'm saying I'm probably going to buy the packs for King, but I'm going to save the diamonds for Sario, and then I'm going to use the tickets for King, right? So I mean, again, it's all up to you if you want to summon for him. Myself, I would say skip, just so you guys would have enough gems, because I know you want to summon on the 1. And then Assault Melee was also leaked yesterday night. So it's just craziness in Grand Cross right now. It's so much craziness. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. But yeah, I would say probably skip. He is the worst festival unit in the but again, he's still a festival unit, right? All jokes aside, he may be the worst festival unit, but he is still a festival unit. That doesn't mean he's bad or you should write him off in any way, shape, or form, right? Because if you face him, you're still pretty much going to have a hard time unless you have the perfect counter set up to him. But if you face him when he first comes out, a good counter to him would probably be Estarossa, Escanor, pretty much anyone that is has immunity to debuffs, right? You can use strong greens, even blues, honestly. The only thing that really he cucks is cleansing, but I think Zeldris can still remove his debuffs because of his commandment. So there's a lot of counters to him upon release. This is what I'm saying. So we'll see what happens. It yet remains seen, but we will see what happens when he comes out, right? We don't know. Maybe they'll shadow buff him or something. I don't know. But he doesn't really need to be buffed, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, my final consensus is that yes, you probably should skip just because the 1 will probably be our anniversary unit. Again, if you summon, not a bad thing either, because he is still a very, very top tier unit. But I mean, you got to think about it. Do you want Maul Wayne King or do you want the 1 Escanor, right? So I mean, that's just my final consensus on it, guys. You can summon, you can skip. At the end of the day, you play the game how you want to play it, right? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the love and support you showed me over the past couple of days. It's been so amazing. But yeah, with that said, I will see you guys next time.